Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another video log with Riven. Hi, that's me. I'm Riven. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great Valentine's Day. If you took a day off to be with your honey, awesome. It's great. My honey's working. So yeah, guys. Yesterday we talked about what we talked about. We talked about hashtags and how to keep your Twitter feed neat and how to make it look pretty. And, making sure that hashtags are being used, because I have a pet peeve with too many hashtags and too many mentions. Shouldn't be mentioning too many people in the tweet. You should not be using hyper retweet services at all, ever. They don't work. They don't get you the engagement you need. Then today we're talking about something different. Something about automation. Who doesn't love to automate something? I love to automate things. I can set it and forget it, right? Done with it. Let it. It'll take care of itself and be done with it. But the problem is with automation is exactly that term I just said. Set it and forget it. You separate yourself from what's important. You separate yourself from being able to engage in what you set. So if we're setting too many tweets to go off at 3 o'clock, like one of my other biggest pet peeves is I follow you and then seriously, like in 20 minutes later, I have a message from you and you're so happy to follow me, but it was a auto reply. Auto replies, no. I don't like auto replies. I think they're separated from the engagement of the person. You're not making an effort to say, hey, thank you. You're just setting something and forgetting it, and you're not providing any engagement. And now, if you're somebody, it's something I'm trying to get better at. That when I get a new follow, I want to DM that person. Hey, man, thank you so much for the follow, or I really appreciate it. Hey, check me out over here. When do you stream? What do you put out? And just start making that connection. That's something I'm trying to work on because I think that's important. So if you set it and forget it, like the follow alerts. The DM for new follows, it's not, for me, it's poor etiquette. But you forget about it. It just happens, and you don't even know it's happening. You set it, you forget it. Oh, I think it's great. This person followed me, and he's gonna get a message. No, sorry, it's not. It's a turn off for me. It's like you couldn't take 30 seconds out to say hi. I don't do it. I don't do it often. I do it, but not often as I should. So. This, we're not going to use it for that. We're going to use if that, then this. I like to use it for my going live tweets. And I think that the going live tweets are something that's really, really cool to use for. And this is what if that, then this looks like. This is the main page, right? And right away, you can just go down to it and just look at all different ones that have been made either by community. Like if you can say, you'll see by Instagram, by ptrick125, like many different people have made. You got ones for TiVo. Excuse me. You got ones for, whatever. See, Twitch has made one, which is great. Twitch times tweet when the latest game is when you turn this on and then does, it will do things. So let's turn it on. Let's take a look at what it does. Let's see what it does. All right. But the problem is you can't personalize it. You can't personalize it, and that's great, but I can't personalize. I want personalized. I want to make it my own, and that's for you. They have many of them out there, and the problem is I want to personalize it. I want to make it my own. I want to do whatever I have to do with it. So my applets. This is the one I want. This is the one I created. I made it my own. Yeah, or exists out there, but it's by me. And that's important. So let's check it out. So when you first make it, it's going to say, if new stream started by you, actually, let's go through the whole process because it's completely different. So a new applet, right? So a new applet is, well, if this, right? So if Twitch, right? If stream going live for, where is it? Oh, if new stream started by you, right? Then trigger whatever, right? Here it is. Then trigger files every time you start streaming on Twitch. Okay, so if new stream Then that. What's that? Twitter. Post a tweet. What I want to do now, personalize it. Now back to my app list to show you. So now personalize it. Personalize what you want to say. Tweet, text, action tag, live, update, podcast, vlog, whatever it might be, whatever you might be calling out to. And if, hey, you can hashtag this if you want. You know, its own separate hashtag. I don't try not to, because then there's 3 hashtags and it just starts to make it look messy. I just don't. I think 2 is more than enough. And live, I don't. That's probably one of it's big. It's big. Then whatever you're saying, let's gear up. One of the best RPG games around. Come hang and chat in hashtag this right here. Fancy bracket game. Game fancy bracket. That's your variable. And what it's doing is actually going out to check out Twitch, and where you have the section for game underneath the Twitch dashboard, it's looking in that section and it pulls that value in. As we slay more yokai, because you have your Twitch linked, your Twitch account linked. Because when you first set up an applet, it's gonna make you go through linking Twitch, linking Twitter. It makes you link all your accounts together. So now you have your Twitch link standing here, you have your Twitter standing here, and in the middle between those, you have if that then this, which stands in the middle, right? So now Twitch goes live, right? So Twitch goes live. Twitch sends out a message saying, hey, I went live. If that then this sees this, right? Grabs it, checks what game you're playing, what the URL is, and what the stream preview is. So the stream preview, you can actually add a few different ingredients. Your game, whatever game you're playing. It could be a stream preview, which I'm using, channel URL, current viewers. Don't ever use current viewers. Create at, I'll probably post something about if that then this, which is great if you want to give, if you want to get more people to use it. But the URL that this makes, this URL is actually an IFTTT/whatever. It's a URL shortener for it, and it's promoting their own self too. So people click on what the hell is IFTT, and then you can add different ingredients. Same thing. You can do your game, channel preview, same thing. But then it posts, right? So it posts back to, make sure it's on. Always make sure it's green, because if it's not green, it won't work. So let's see. Applet created. That was when I first created, February 9th. Show details. This is what it does. So now ingredients. It finds your channel name, RivenMDR. It finds your URL, right? What game? It's looking at your game. It's also looking at your Neos. And it's looking at your stream preview. It takes a quick snippet of whatever preview it is. So like myself, I use a starting stream. I use a starting, what's it called? A starting picture, right? A starting scene. So that's where it grabs down. I mean, I could jump right into Neo and get like a picture of Neo, which would probably be cool. But I like to give people a few minutes to go show up to the stream. I play a cool video in the front. Get people, I don't know, I think helps get people amped. I could be wrong. Maybe that's something else. We can cover that on a different topic. But this is really if that then this. It's really a quick snippet of a video, a snippet of what you're actually doing. You can post, you can have things. If you're working between Twitter and Facebook, but you mainly work Twitter, you don't really use Facebook, you can say, hey, let's go ahead and use, whenever I tweet something or I have retweets, let's post them to Facebook and let's reach that community too. So to use anything that's already on, you turn it on, you go to settings, and then you can edit it. What tweets? What do you want? You want your tweets, you want your @ replies, you want your link to the tweet, and then whatever text you want to put in there. Save it, and then you can go back and I don't know what this on actually. We're gonna turn this off for now. Probably something I will probably use. I might build my own to customize it a little bit more. But you can do some things like that. I mean, hell, you can get Google to call my device. Okay, Google, call my device. And if you lost your device, it'll find your device. Sync your Amazon Alexa to do with your reminders. There's so much that you can do with this. Tweet your Instagram as native photos on Twitter. That's cool. Instagram photos will show up in your Twitter feed as a full image rather than link. That's awesome. That's powerful. So you post something from Instagram to Twitter, it's going to take that beautiful picture you took on Instagram, boom, right to Twitter. That's powerful. Especially if you're trying, doing things on Instagram with your Twitch channel, which is great. Thanks mentioned for. See, I don't like that. I think it's great, but I just think when someone mentions you on Twitter, post a thank you. It takes you seriously. It takes you 2 seconds to manually write thank you. And you can add a little bit more personality to it just by posting a thank you. I think this is it's great to just get rid of the the million other things you have going on a day, but you're disengaging yourself, which is pretty much what you're doing. You're separating yourself from value. Engagement is key, guys. Tweet every new service that is published on IFTTT. That's cool. Automatic share. New links you post on Facebook to Twitter. So you can go from Facebook to Twitter. If you're mainly on Facebook, but you're slowly getting to Twitter, post them on Twitter. Get them out to Twitter. Start the automation, and once you start getting a little bit, you're getting the feel of Twitter, jump over to Twitter. Like I said yesterday, Twitter is a bulletin board, and bulletin boards should be neat, clean, and easy to read. So make sure that you're using it effectively. We've done that one. Share new Instagram videos on Twitter. There's so many things that you can do. You can add songs from YouTube you like to a Spotify playlist. That's awesome. And link your two accounts together. It's a video, YouTube, Spotify. If that, then this in the middle. You like a song on YouTube, it goes through if that, then this, IFTTT. It looks at your Spotify, adds that song to your playlist on Spotify. Done. That's great. You don't have to go searching for it on Spotify. Click the link, click like, done. So just really, I suggest go through this, mess around with it, find out what you can use it for, and see what will be useful for you. I would mainly use it for just the going live tweet. See that I don't know if I would do this. Post a new tweet when you get a new follower on Twitch. I honestly think that this is just the same with DM. You're giving a shout out. Actually, not too bad. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's just I don't like automated thank yous. I don't like automated, hey, thanks for following me. I don't like anything automated like that. If you're gonna be, it's not being genuine. If you're gonna go out there, if you get a new follow and you're all about go out and give that person a shout. And I mean, depends on how many people you get a follow in a day when you're not streaming. I mean, and if you are streaming, that maybe you use this while you're streaming. That's cool. But I don't know. Otherwise, I don't think that the automation for following, the automation for DMing of a new follower is good. I think it's poor etiquette. Like I said, this might be cool if you're live and they follow you, but other than that, at the end of your tweet, even if you're live, you can make something for your shout out. So if someone gives you a new follow, you can do exclamation SO through Stream Elements and shout them out and say, hey, what's your Twitter? They can drop their Twitter, their at Twitter, whatever they are, at Riven MDR, whatever, in chat, and then at the end of the stream, scroll back up, grab the 5 new followers that followed you, mention them in a photo. Hey, thanks for the blow for following me today on Twitch. It was a great stream. I enjoyed your interaction. I enjoyed your engagement. Make it genuine. Make what you're putting out there valuable. Don't do auto posts. I disagree with these. I think this is just separating you from what's real and what's important, and that's engagement. So it's great that you can set it and forget it, but what value are you really getting from that? Because just in my opinion, you're setting it, and yeah, you got no follow, but you're forgetting it. You're forgetting the person that followed you. It's like, hey, you're just another person. You're just a number, whatever. That's how I look at it as. Be genuine, be real. So this is, I think, a great service that you can use for a lot, for many different things. Getting an email whenever a new Craigslist post matches your search. So if you're looking for a new bicycle and you just can't find, you don't like anything up there, Boom, new email when Craigslist post matches your search criteria. Hey, new bicycle. All right, awesome. I want a new bike. And you know what? I like that bike. I'm gonna contact this dude. Just lots of different things you can really go through. This is gonna be a quick video log. I hope this is helpful for you guys. If it's not, hey, comment down below and say, hey, you suck or something. Whatever. But if you enjoyed it, if it was found it helpful, like it, comment it, crap on it, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, RivenMDR. Follow me on Twitter, RivenMDR. Facebook, RivenMDR. Anywhere you can find me, I am RivenMDR. RYVENMDR. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of you. I hope you have an awesome Valentine's Day. And stay classy, Twitch. I'll check you guys later. Peace.